that one. That one's on also. Now we got to see. Let's put some weight on it, huh? Oh, yeah. Yeah, baby. She is there. Woo! Close on the trans mount, it's there. I just got to mount it from the other side. What I'm probably going to do is bolt it onto the bars that I've got it notched out for down there. And then I have a couple of through bolts. That way I can pull it out and get the trans out without pulling everything. I was going to weld it in right down here on this bar, but if I do that, taking the trans out means I have to take the engine out to do it, and I don't want to do that. I don't want to be able to drop the trans out if I have to. So we're going to bolt that bar in, and then it'll bolt onto the trans. Yes, that is a lower torque box. That's one that's still there. I just got done cutting that one out. Hopefully you can see, but that's where your torque box goes. So I just got done cutting that out. I will tell you what, that is probably one of the worst jobs I've ever done on a Foxbody. Yuck. The upper ones on this were already cut out when I got it, so I'm thankful for that, because it's a lot. It's hard to get any tool in there to cut it out. There's spot welds up in here, all along here, spot welds along here, all the way back in there. You've got to cut the spot welds out, and then you've got to pray and hope that you can get this out. This one, somebody's gone in here and put 1/8" plate on the inside of this instead of just doing like a torque box reinforcement kit like I did on my other car. So trying to cut this is such a pain. Oh, it's the greatest. I will also say that there is no good way that I know to do this. Just get after it. Try to drill out all the spot welds if you can see them. Up there, there's another flange up in the back over here. Try to drill out all the spot welds, and then just go to town with an angle grinder. Just start cutting stuff out. So we're checking a couple things on this rear axle because the brackets aren't straight with each other, and you should be if your rear axle. So we've got this set up to where it's pretty close to zero. And the plane of the axle housing should be straight. You can see this one is not. They should be the same. This one's 5 degrees off. And then what's worse is this one's not even close to the same as the other one. So the shock brackets are in different planes from the axle, and neither of them are in the same plane with each other. It is what it is. So we're gonna cut these off. We've got new brackets we're gonna weld on. It's gonna make things juicy. So that's what we're doing.
We need to cook these.
Look at that. New brackets are on. Boom shakalaka. I got some paint on there. We're gonna wheel this right in here, close the garage door, and get the torque boxes welded in. Then we're gonna wait for paint to dry and put it all back together.
So we're in the process.
Hey, learn how to video. It's for YouTube, not TikTok. Well, don't turn it after you already started it, because then I'm gonna be sideways. I can't even talk to you right now.
So we're
This close to being done.
We're working on cutting our little window here for our new update.
And the Grinder 5000 just caught the metal, like, yeah.
So what happened?
Well, we need a new brake line up front and back here. You kind of fixed the one up front, but we're definitely...
Yeah, I messed up and hit the brake line up front and cut it. And
like
we're
father,
gonna...
like son.
Whoa.
Ah! Oh well, it happens. Cut to the next video, but we're like 2 weeks later. I finally got the... Can't even tell. Look at that. It just looks like I have some awesome torque boxes. Those are so cool. Got them all welded in. Other side's done too. We got paint drying. We got the rear end. We got new lower control arms and upper control arms because, listen to this. Took these out. Listen. The Heims are bad. And these, I never noticed, but they like cut the brace that goes on here off, which I didn't like. So we got some new UPR stuff. Look at that beautiful batch of badassery. So we got the heavy duty ones. No, we got the extreme ones. Those with bigger hardware and the lower control arms also. And this guy's over here unboxing our brake stuff. We got a strange brake kit for the front. We didn't get the Hot Boy brakes. I'm not baller like that. These ones were reasonably priced, so I got those instead. So we're gonna work on putting that up here next. Pretty excited to get the rear end back in, measure for the drive shaft, set it back down, and get working on this debacle. Time to put a ring in. We had to drill a whole lot bigger. It was only 3-inch. It's supposed to be 4-inch by NHRA guidelines, apparently. At least that's what we learned at PRI, right, Justin?
Oh, yeah, that guy drilled us on that.
Where's that guy? Yeah, Quartermax. Those guys have all kinds of cool stuff.
I'm not going to be able to get that one. So right now we are machining down these little spacers. Since our Team Z upper control arm mounts are a little smaller than what the spacers are.
These ones are cutting a lot better than the other ones.
Your side and you take care of the driver's side? Or?
Yeah, that's good. It was beautiful work we did. All new freaking control arms. You can't really see them that well. It's dark. Oh, it looks good. You ready?
Yeah, so we really gotta work on centering it is the big thing. Because you can throw these scales off being on one side or the other.
Okay.
Shit. We're gonna have to zero it. So can we, is there any way we can leave it?
Bias is pretty good too.
Yeah, but you can't go off that because I'm sitting here holding it.
Yeah, I know. Just saying it's relatively... So the total weight,
Okay?
it hasn't stabilized yet. It's jumping.
It's probably gonna jump because I'm holding it and I'm starting to...
22.27.
No fucking way.
Yeah. Having fun?
I'm yawning over here.
Don't rivet your backing plate to your knuckle. That's the dumbest thing ever.
Some people are idiots.
Some people shouldn't work on cars. That is not an 18.
3/4. Measure 8 times, cut 3 times.
Pretty fucking good.